Hello, welcome to my bathroom. As you're coming in, welcome to my bathroom. Hi. Okay, here's what we're doing today. We're getting curly hair using this curling iron in 10 minutes. Because I know that a lot of you are mompreneurs, a lot of you are women making videos. You need good hair, you need it quick, and you don't have time to go to get a blowout. Blowouts are also kind of pricey, what, like 50 bucks or something? I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what products that I'm using first, and then I'm actually going to show you the techniques that I use to very quickly curl all of this hair in 10 minutes. So here's what you want to start with. Conditioner. Now what we're working with here is dry hair, very dry. So after 2 kids, my hair got really dry. So what you definitely need to do is invest in good shampoo and conditioner. The Moroccan has been my favorite. This is a whole tub of conditioner. I used to get 4-day hair and be great, 3-day hair, but it was making my hair really dry. If you do have dry hair, curling your hair like this is really good for it because no one can tell it's so dry. Then what I do is I put the Smooth Infusion from Aveda on my wet hair, and then I blow dry it. And it's not hard to blow dry. You just take this blow dryer, go down like this, you spread your hair out, and you just keep doing this for a while. So this takes 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes to just dry your hair, brush, 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 get it nice and straight so you have a lot of good stuff to work with. Now we're ready to curl. And I'm going to tell you my techniques and then we're going. So first of all, you want to get, where does your part? Do you want your part for the night in the middle? Do you want it to the side? My daughter wanted it to be like that. So that's what we're working with. She wants to swoop over the eye. So here we go. First thing, all right, we've got the part going. Okay, good. We're splitting the hair in 2 over the shoulder. We're getting the Hot Tools curling iron, and I curl vertically with my finger. Look at that steam coming out. Ooh, it's nice and hot. And also with my thumb at 2 different times. So what happens is you're going to start, get your hair down, and you're going to get a really thin piece. I know it feels like it's going to take forever, but it's not. You just want to have really thin pieces. Also note, I have layers in my hair. So some hair goes to here, some hair goes to here, and down to there. Layers work really well with curls too, because it's not all weighing your hair down. So let's just do that. Or see how I'm like getting it really super straight and only getting this much hair. It's pretty thin. And I'm gonna, with my index finger, vertical, open it up very wide, take it to the very, very end, but actually not at the end. There is about 1 inch of hair left. I pull it tight and then I curl. And what's great about this Hot Tools curling iron, this thing twirls so it doesn't like get in the way of your wrist. Now look, I'm using my thumb. I'm gonna pulse out, keeping it vertical. Pulse, 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 pulse. Look, perfect. Now you're not really gonna go out with this curl tonight. We're just gonna like have them all here. We're gonna be a little poodle. We're gonna keep it here because at the end, when I show you how to style it, it's gonna fall nice. And it's gonna be that long, wavy curl that all the celebrities have that we all want. Oh no, I think my electricity just popped. That's not good. Hold on, let's check. Undo you, plug you back in. All right, now I'm gonna pulse out, ready? Good. Let's see if that's, okay, it's still on. We're still in business, people. I don't want to blow a fuse. Okay, look, taking this really thin, open, gonna slide to the end. See how I'm like just sliding it? So I'm not gripping it super hard right away, although when I pull it in, I'm pulling it like, I am pulling this against my head. I want a tight curl. So now I'm gonna pull, my thumb is on that, pulse out. Vertical, keeping it all vertical. I loosely shove them to the back and I get the rest of my hair. Again, it's really thin. Look, I'm gonna slide down, ready? And then grab. It's really tight. I'm gonna grab it. And see this thing? As I'm turning, this is nice. It stays against my wrist and I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it. So why am I doing this today on Tin Shingle's handle, which is normally where I do tech tips? You normally see me in front of the computer talking about social media, SEO, Periscope. That's what I was doing on my Saturday. I was writing a few articles for the tin shingle Ask the Expert. It's because we all sometimes have to do our hair. Look at this. Look at the tight, tight curl. And looking good is feeling good. That's my motto. I talk about it all the time in the Small Biz Diary series that we have on it, Tin Shingle. Pulse, pulse, watch. Real quick, pause, back to the tip part. See, I'm doing this with my finger. I get really good control with my index finger. Open wide, slide down. Okay. There, done. Now I have a lot of hair. Look I got more hair when I had kids. So this is what you see here at the end, or on the left side. This is actually the back of my hair. So I've pulled it out so that I can like balance it right on my neck. Ooh, this was thicker. I took a thick chunk because I suddenly wanted to skip ahead, but that is not a good idea because thick chunks don't curl very well. So let's see, I'm going to give it some extra time. I'm going to pull it extra hard and then I'll pulse out. Just pull. Okay, that was fine. Oh, I want to show you one more thing as I'm on here. Okay, open. What do we do? Slide. Grip. Right to the end, but not the very end. You want an inch of hair, not in your curling iron. I'm going to turn. Look at what I'm doing here. I'm holding the top of my Hot Tools curling iron. And that just helps make it all be a nice curl in. Like it helps you control the curling iron a little bit. So let's come out. Okay, it looks like I can see the straight. This guy, I need more of him. He's hiding. Where is he? Let's get him in the back. Usually I do a back check with my mirror. And we'll do that at the end. Oh, this is tricky. I'm going to do this one-handed. Oh, that's hard. I like doing two hands. Okay, see how my thumb is on? And hold it. Look at these curls that are coming. If you're a person that has highlights, I have highlights. And in the winter, as winter comes, I get really low lights, like dark, very dark brown. And I also get bright blonde, so I get that contrast, or some call it a skunky look. I call it contrast. Because otherwise I'm a blonde, but it's like a mousy, what do they call that? Mousy blonde? It's just, kind of like dirt. So I'd rather have like dark mud if I'm going to have a dirt color hair. That's what happens to blonde sometimes. It just gets a little dull. All right, so this half of the head is done. Let's move to this half. Keeping it all over my shoulder, so the whole thing is over. I'm going to start and get really thin. I'm going to start in the middle of my bangs. Okay, twirl it back up. And I am going to curl this one, but I'm not going to curl it all the way up to my head. Actually, I need to point that out. None of these have been curled all the way up to my scalp. Look, that is like a tiny curl on my tiny long bang. But I don't take these up to the top of my head because that is how you can get this long curl, like a long wave that's just hanging, just a long romantic look. It's not going all the way to your skull. Oh, that was a little bit too long. So I don't want a crazy curl so close to my eyes. Okay, remember I'm doing it with my index finger. Oh, thanks everyone. And then curl, curl, curl. And I'm getting closer to my ears. And what happens in my ears? Nothing actually in my ears, thank goodness, right now. But I have frizzy hair that grows like right in front of my ears. And again, as I got older, it got a little curlier. So what I do is I make sure, see how it's like, you know, that frizzy, curly kind, like right there. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna tone that guy down. Calm down, you frizzy hair, you. I'm gonna curl it up. And the nice thing is, if you have frizzy hair like I do, and I have hair that like thinks it wants to be curly, but is not curly, it's just frizzy, curling in a curling iron just calms it down. Oh, that's nice. Look how much nicer that got. Yeah. We're working together here. Okay, so go here. And when I'm done with these curls, I'm going to show you the product that I put on them. Because this is almost done, and I'm going to show you how to style it real quick and how to get it out of, these aren't super tight curls, but we want to relax them a little bit. So let's try to go really fast. Almost done here. We're going to do the mirror check. And if you have kids at home, let me tell you something. detanglers. Do your kids, like, is it hard? Do they have really tangly hair? Because my daughter does. She has very thin hair, but it dreads. It's just, get that in a sweatshirt. If she has a hoodie on or a winter coat, it all rubs up back here and it just gets a solid dread. And what I've had to use for her is my super duper tub of conditioner. You take this lid off, hold on. See, I'm pulling down like that. You take that lid off, you scoop the conditioner out, and we both use it. Even though she has very fine hair, and I started out with very fine hair also. Okay, if you're just joining us, keep in mind I'm having a straight up and down vertical hot iron, or curling iron. It is a 1 1/2 inch hot tools. And when I take it out, I keep it vertical and I pulse. And when I make the curl, sometimes I do use my thumb, or sometimes I'm using my index finger. It looks like I'm using my index finger for the whole thing on this one. Yeah, because when you're doing different hands, you'll find, like, if you're left-handed or right-handed, sometimes different fingers just do different things. Like, my right hand wants to use my thumb more, but my left hand will use the index finger the whole time. So you can just go with it, whatever feels comfortable for you when you're holding the curling iron. And we're almost done here, and I'll get ready. What we're going to do is check the back, because there's always a couple. We're going to check with the little mirror. There's always a couple that you're missing. So let's make sure you can find them. And once you find them, they're very easy to do. Almost done. Oh, look at that curl got stuck in there. And then, curling up. I'm going to look under my hair. See, this was quick. Do I have? Okay, I do have a few, but let's see if they're hidden. I have a few spots that I missed. How we do? Oh, I see one. So you can spot it, grab it, and done. Okay, so what we're going to do, though, you can see the front, and I promised you to show you how to style it in the product. So what we're doing now is the Moroccan oil. So I'm going to take 1 squirt. Moroccan oil just really moisturizes your hair. So I'm going to take my curls here, and I'm going to rub it around, and I'm going to very lightly just squinch them. This is not mousse, this is not a holder, this is not hairspray, this is just help. It's just moisturizer right after you've just put a lot of hot heat on your hair. But your hair probably needs it anyway. I put this on every day, even if I'm not curling my hair, because my hair is so dry. So I put it on every single day. And now I can decide, okay, do I want to go out like this? Like, is that okay? Do we like this style? Okay, great. If we are like, I don't want to go, it's too much. You know, sometimes you're like, I'm just going to have lunch with someone. Like, this is too much. But I just wanted a little life in my hair. Clips, bobby pins. I'm using unmatched clips today that are my daughter's. And I'm going to open them up because what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to clip it back. You know what you could also use? Let's see if I have it in here. Yes. The hairband. This is very easy. So if I want to keep my swoop, I can kind of use a hairband like this. If I want to keep my hair down, you can kind of style it like this. You might like this look. That guy's sticking out. I had to work with him. So you might like that kind of a look. Sometimes I have to put my glasses on at night, so this is a look that works. Or you might want it to go all the way back. So let's see if we can do it. Woo, I'm gonna miss. If I didn't have that, this is not gonna work today because, well, it might. Oh, that could maybe work. Up to you. Play with it. But I styled my hair today with the swoop down. So I kind of trained it to go down. So if I'm going to put it back a little, I'll just, using the tips of my fingers, shake it back, till that's where I want it. Is that where I want it? This is good with earrings. Just put earrings on. And then I'm going to work with my clip. And no one's really going to maybe see my clip. Hopefully not. Let's do that. Bam. It's going to stay in place. Bobby pins work just as well. But I take a little bit of hair and I kind of put it back. And then I'm going to keep it in place with the clip. And there we go. moving these pieces. You can play with it. Like big earrings is what I do. So this is a nice way to show off some of those. I'm a jewelry collector, so jewelry to me is like art. So I always put on somebody. Who am I going to put on tonight? What am I in the mood for? That's what those earrings are. So yeah, so we're done. Bam, ready for earrings, ready for shoes, ready for a sweater. I'm going to get on a train tonight, I'm going to New York City. I'm going to see some tin shinglers. I'm so excited. Have some cocktails, come on back. I'm bringing my magazines. I'm reading Fast Company today and Business Week. We get it every Saturday. I love it. I'll see you guys. Thank you. Tin Shingle, catch it here, swipe, share, do the little swipe to the right if you want to share this, if your people like it. And otherwise, I'll see you soon, probably in front of the computer when I'm back doing tech tips, but I love being unplugged and working with my hands. So I'll see you later. Have a great Saturday night.